Hello everyone, welcome to Tarivio Speaks. So today I'm going to talk about a very sensitive topic. So while growing up as a child, I come from the southern part of Nigeria and the Nimbe speaking part of the Izon people. Because in the Izon um, ethnic nationality, we have dialects, different dialects. So my dialect is the Nimbe dialect of the Zon language. And so growing up as a child, as a female, there was this belief that the woman shouldn't enter the kitchen until she has washed herself. That means it doesn't matter if you have your bath in the morning, but you must definitely wash your private parts, as we refer to it, before you can enter into the kitchen to prepare any meal. Otherwise, you are unclean. That is how it is seen. So my grandmom then will make sure the moment we're awake that we go to wash ourselves before we can step into the kitchen. The tradition was so serious that you have to have two buckets in the house. In those days, I don't know if most homes practice it now with modernization. So in those days, you needed to have two buckets. The bucket that the man will use in having his bath, and the bucket that the woman will use in having her bath. So the man cannot use the bucket the woman uses because they said the woman menstruates and all that, so it's unclean for the man. That's tradition. It was so serious to the extent that if you are a female and you have a male guest and you have just one bucket, the bucket you use in your kitchen for eating, you can give it to the male to have his bath, and you can still use it again to cook, because they feel the male is clean, the woman is unclean. That was part of the tradition. I think they revered men so much that the woman, before you get to the kitchen, you have to clean up yourself. And so my grandmother went ahead to teach us how to wash our private parts. When you wash, you are told to not just wash the surface, you are to put your hand inside and make sure you remove all the discharge, as they call it, and you wash so you feel clean. And every time you use the bathroom, you are to use water. I come from a riverine place. You are not to use tissue, you are not to use serviette, you are not to use anything except water. And so the Nimbe woman was considered very clean because they know Nimbe women wash themselves. And so I grew up washing myself until date. I don't think I can use the bathroom without using water to wash because it's now a lifestyle. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is recently I came across something. We've heard situations where they say don't use soap when you are washing your vagina. Make sure you use just water, that the vagina is self-cleansing, which is why some women do not believe in putting your hand inside to clean. And but then we discovered that for some persons they are not really clean, because some do not practice using water, and some use water and they wash just the surface. They do not put their hand inside to clean, so they discovered they have stains on their panties and all that. And then there are actually some women that if they undress in your presence, the smell is so pungent that you will know someone undressed here. And some have been accused of having fishy smell. So while one who has been using water for years, I discovered a product recently that does not have soap. So, and instead it balances the pH. If you agree with me, in recent time, especially if you're living in the southern part of Nigeria, most of our water cannot be really termed clean in the real sense of the word. Why? We have boreholes in our houses, but the iron content in all these boreholes is high. We have what we call hard water. Some of you have been to places where, even hotels, where you discover your soap refuse to foam when you are having your bath. That means that water is hard, so it's not letting the soap foam. So if you're using hard water to wash yourself, you cannot say that the water is clean, because of course there are chemicals in it that is making it very hard. That is where this product I discovered came in handy. One thing I noticed was It helped me, especially during the period when you menstruate. I don't know for others, but when I'm menstruating, I find it very annoying in the sense that um, you feel uncomfortable. Even when you're washing, you feel you're not washing very clean, but then you cannot use soap to wash, even though you feel you are not washing very clean during your menstrual cycle. So when I started using this product, I discovered that I felt cleaner using it to wash, especially during the menstruation cycle. And then another thing is it balances the pH because of the kind of water we use this period. You cannot say that the pH in your vagina is balanced. So with this product, I discovered, now I have to state categorically that I was not paid to make this video. I do not have any stake in the company. I'm not an agent or an affiliate. I am just someone making a review of a product I have used. And the product I'm talking about is Feminel. So for those of us who love washing so much, so this is it. I think you can see better now. So this is Feminel. So I started using Feminel for the past 2-3 months. Let's say 3 months or 2 months. So, and I noticed a difference, especially during my menstrual cycle, that I felt cleaner. Now, this is what they said. It's an intimate cleansing cream, nurturing and prebiotic plus lactic acid, pH balanced, soap free. We all know that for those who know probiotics, especially when you eat yogurt, yogurt helps you to balance the yeast in your body. And when you take Greek yogurt, especially for a long time, for those who have persistent yeast problem, you discover that the Greek yogurt helps you because it controls the yeast from inside. So if you have a product like this that is prebiotic, it means it's helping your vagina. For those who are always having issues, especially when you are menstruating, you discover you are so uncomfortable, maybe because of the discomfort, maybe you itch or something like that, I would recommend this Feminel Extra Comfort. It's soap free, and I have been using it, and I can tell you is the best. For those in Bayelsa State where I am, I got this from a lady called Gilda. I have been buying all my Oriflame. This is an Oriflame product anyway. So I've been buying all my Oriflame products from Gilda. My perfume is Oriflame also, I think, and then my makeup I use on my face too. So I have been buying things from Gilda, and because in this era where you have people faking everything, giving you fake products and all that, I'm going to even make a video about fake products because I got a fake milk. So Feminel, I'll recommend this for any woman who you know. And the beauty of this is, I think I got it for about 8,500 or thereabouts. So some people might say, it's pricey, 8,000 in this economy. Well, I find it economical. This is the only bottle I have bought, and it is still above half. Why? You don't need much when you are washing with Feminel, and you don't have to use it every day. At the beginning period, I was using it every time I have to go to the bathroom, but now I use it just maybe once a day, and sometimes once in 2 days, because I love it. Just let's say I love it. So what I do is I do not use more than this quantity. So this is it, just this. So this is enough. This is even much. This is enough. So if you're using just this quantity, this might probably last you for this will last you for like 3 months. This will last you for 3 months if you are using this maybe once a day or every other day, and you just use just one like this. That's all. You don't need to, this quantity here can be used twice. So I advise, when you are getting it, you can get it so it balances the fact that it's long lasting, balances the price part. We know the exchange rate, so it's more expensive than usual. So I bought it for 8,000 something, almost 9,000 naira. For those who are using The dollar, if you want to convert it, so that should be about $8 to $9. In Nigeria, it is 8,000 something to 9,000. So that is it. So please leave in the comment section if you have used Feminel and what your view is of it. Please do not advertise your products in the comment section. I just want to see people who have used the product and if they agree with my observations. So thank you. To the next one. I'm Taribio. Bye bye.